And we're live again. Welcome back. Round 2 of the Song Swap Challenge, part of Make Music Oxfordshire, part of Make Music Day around the world. They're doing a Song Swap Challenge in the States as well. And they were very interested to hear what we were doing here in Oxfordshire, and they will be checking our streams afterwards so they can see how it's supposed to be done. So Make Music Day obviously is taking place tomorrow on the 21st of June all over the world. It's just a matter of making as much music and as much musical noise as you can during the day. And here in Oxfordshire, we're celebrating it online with a Make Music Day full of live music, performances, a folk session, a chorus, coffee chorus singing session, and generally hope that people will just join in as listeners, viewers, but also join in with any instrument you may have lying around or sing along just to create some music on the day. And that's tomorrow. So this is the eve of Make Music Day. And what better way than to celebrate with a bit of song swap. And the first song we're going to hear is, it's Jay who's covering Tim Friers and the Mercenaries song called Moygashel Girl. And let's just hear a bit of that song first. Do you know that song, Jay?
Yeah, just a little bit. Yeah, it's a massive earworm. It's fantastic. I love that song. Yeah.
Yes. So you've been living and breathing it as well.
This should actually say eat, sleep. Moygashel Girl. It's been immense.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, what is Moygashel Girl? Who is that?
I'm assuming this will be a young girl from Moygashel, which is a place in Ireland, I think, near Dungarran. They make great cottons there, apparently, as well. I've done a little bit of research as well.
Right. Okay.
But just mainly I'm trying to work out what Moygashel actually was originally. But it's a place in Ireland, I think, if my geography is correct.
Yes, well done. Okay.
So yeah.
Good.
So yeah.
And what did you decide to do with it? And what were your thoughts?
I've been everywhere with it. So I got it straight away and I listened to it in the car. I came home and with these guitars here went proper rockabilly with it, and tried to do that, and I couldn't find a way of doing it without. It's difficult to try and change a tune that's written exactly the way it should have been written the first time it was played. It's really, really good. So I played around with it and then went open tuning, and did open D tuning, and played it all acoustically, and then just unfortunately the guts fell out of my guitar, so I had to cover it all up with GarageBand and play lots of guitars and bits over the top of it. So hopefully it doesn't sound too bad, but not too far away from what I was trying to do. But
right.
Sorry, I'm waffling.
No, that's fine. But let's just hear it then.
Yeah,
We're
please,
all ready.
please.
So here it is, Jay's cover of Tim Friers and the Mercenaries' Moygashel Girl.
Hard busty seats on the Ulster bus, cans and the gum and the spits and the bumps. I'm gonna let you fall, Moygashel girl. Sit on the wall by the old gate lodge, high school road where your bus would go. I'm gonna let you fall, Moygashel girl. You will read all you keep in your sleep. I hear you whisper all those times that you say that you had. They burn like cinders on my mind, 'cause those memories that are mine, Moygashel girl. On, wouldn't it be nice? Beach Boys song as we fumbled in the night. I'm gonna let you fall, Moygashel girl. Scott Street, Irish Street, the dies in the fort. Castle Grill, where you made me sport. I'm gonna let you fall, Moygashel girl. You will reap all you feed. In your sleep I hear you whisper all those times that you said that you had. They burn like cinders on my mind, 'cause those memories then are mine. Moygashel girl. I can't forsake this feeling. I wanna climb inside and board your soul. She said, get your hands on me. I'm not your battery operated dog. You will read all you feel. In your sleep I hear you whisper all those times that you said that you had. They burn like cinders. You will reap all you feel. In your sleep I hear you whisper all those times that you said that you had. They burn like cinders on my mind, 'cause those memories and I'm mine. Moygashel girl. Good. Good.
Well, hello again.
Hello.
So, Tim, well, let me just start with an applause. Well done, Jay.
Thank you, thank you. I was so nervous. I'm sweating profusely.
No, it's because it's so hot tonight.
How is it? I just had to open the window.
Oh, well. Tim, what do you think?
I loved it, actually.
Oh, thank you so much. Thank
I've
you.
got the rest of the mercenaries on the phone here, the texting. And the bass player's wife loved it. She really
Oh,
liked it.
excellent.
Yeah.
Excellent.
I was a bit worried when I saw you texting during the week about the guts falling out of your guitar. I thought that was an excuse for
Yeah, no, it has completely gone. The guitar I use for open tuning, the middle, the input just fell inside the guitar, and I can't get it back out because it's a tiny little sound hole. So I added some of the guitars on again, and I'd have loved to have played an acoustic version for you, but
yeah,
sorry.
well, maybe you can one day. But I mean,
Maybe, yeah.
I love the energy. Are you into Nick Cave at all? Sort of a little bit.
No, funnily enough, no, but probably or possibly I might be now. I shall have to have a listen.
Yeah.
Salma just wrote, making me think post-punk.
Yeah.
That's certainly yes. I suppose. I've so many influences. I just kind of have a play around. I'm just learning to use GarageBand, so it's all a bit of fun and working out what to do with different things. But this time I did play all the instruments myself.
Yeah, that's great. It's sort of shades of CBGBs and all that sort of stuff. You know, New York.
I wish I knew what that meant.
I wish I'd ever been there. I've never been there.
No, likewise.
It's a club in New York where the Talking Heads and the Tom Tom Club and the Blondie and bands like that.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Played, yeah.
There's some more research to do there, Jay.
Absolutely, yeah. I'm always learning. All the gear, no idea.
Well, it sounds like you have some idea.
Oh, thank you so much. Thank you.
So did you enjoy being part of it? The part sweating and being nervous, did you enjoy it?
I loved it. Yeah, it's consumed my life. My wife and I would wake up in the morning, both of us singing Moygashel Girl, and it's fantastic. It's the way it should have been written, the way you guys recorded it. It's just brilliant. I love it, and I've listened to a lot of your other songs on Spotify as well. Yeah, brilliant. Brilliant stuff.
Well, thanks very much. And you're right, it is, Moygashel's a little place just outside Dungannon. I went to school in Dungannon.
Right.
And Moygashel girl was unrequited love, shall we say.
Right, okay, yes, yeah, it felt like that. It was good. It was brilliant.
Well, thank you ever so much, James. I shall
Absolute pleasure.
let you leave now, and thanks for being part
Thank
of
you
it.
very much. Take care. Thank you.
Take care.
Bye-bye.
And Tim, you'll stay here because you are going to talk a little bit about covering To the River, which we should just listen to briefly here.
Cool.
To the bars when we used to touch. Where did the magic go that we cool lost? So take me back to the river. Take me back to your love. Take me back to the river. Take me back to your heart. Let your love wash over me. It's so clear to see.
So there we go. I mean, that's a real radio hit, isn't it, for the charts? So what did you think when you got that?
Yeah, exactly. I thought I could hear that on the radio.
Yeah.
Without a doubt. It's definitely very radio friendly, and it's quite far away from the kind of stuff that we do, in the Mercenaries.
Yeah.
So I thought I want to do something that's going to make it sound like it is the Mercenaries. I'm not so sure that our version is as radio friendly as that. But yeah, it's very current, isn't it? It's a very current sound.
Yeah, it's from February 2019. Yes, so it's just about a year old. Yeah.
And Lewis has got a lovely voice.
Yes. Yeah.
He's got a great voice, good singer. Is he Abingdon? Is he local or?
I think he's from Tame.
Right.
Yeah.
So locally.
Well, yes, Oxfordshire. Yes, absolutely, Tame. As far as I know. Yeah.
Yeah, very talented. And did a great version of the song earlier.
Yes, again, something that could go into the charts as well. Yeah,
Yeah,
so he's got that quality to his voice, hasn't he? Yes, fantastic. So let's hear what you come up with a beautiful video.
By the way,
Are you going
to ask me afterwards about it?
I may do, but if you want to say something now, please do.
Well, only because I was going to say once it had been played, I was going to say that in order to Celtify it. So basically, what I did first, I learned the song and I played it exactly the way Lewis did it, or my version of exactly the way he did it, and it just sounded like a very pale imitation. And my view is that if you're going to do a cover version, it should be something different. And even better if you can make it better than the original. So something like Little Help from My Friends by Joe Cocker is a wonderful cover version. And I would say it's better than the original version. And I'm not saying for a second that our version is better than Lewis's. I think his song is great. It's lovely. And what he's done is perfect. But I tried it that way and it just wasn't going anywhere. So then I did a kind of a swing version, almost like Moondance, by Van Morrison. That worked very nicely, but it still... It didn't feel like us, because I suppose if you sort of think about the essence of our live set, it's quite sort of Celtic and quite sort of rock, pop, folk kind of thing. So I changed the tempo totally, and I changed the inversions of the chord. So it's still the same key, still in G minor. I changed the inversions and put it into 6/8 time and added a little jig. And the whole process was fun because we're in lockdown.
Yeah.
I basically did acoustic guitar and vocal, and I sent it then to Gordon, who's the keyboard player, and he added some piano, and then it went from him to the bass player, who added some bass, and then it went from him to the drummer, and it was that order because of people's work and the time they had to spend on it.
Yeah.
So it's kind of upside down because normally we start with the rhythm section. So normally with the bass and drums, so we started the other way around.
Cool.
And then Gordon added some backing vocals and Charlotte added some backing vocals. And what we've got is what you can hear. So Steve, the bass player, did the production.
Right. Well done him. He's looks very good, very professional. Well, you ready for it? Tim Friers and the Mercenaries covering Louis Branch's song To the River.
Lately I've been feeling kind of low about love, and the buzz when we used to touch? Where did that magic go that we call love? Let's dance. Take me back to the river. Take me back to your love. Take me back to the river. Oh, take me back to your love. Let your love wash over me. That's all I see. Take me back to the river. Take me back to your love. Oh, I don't want to let go of everything we've got. I don't want to be the one to say goodbye. What happened to the buzz when we used to touch? Where did that magic go that we call? Take me back to the river. Take me back to your love. Take me back to the river. Take me back to your love. Let your love wash over me. That's something to say. Take me back to the river. Take me back to your heart. Take me back, pull me closer. Take me back and be my lover. Take me back, pull me closer. Take me back and be my lover. Take me back, pull me closer. Take me back and be my lover. Take me back, pull me closer. Take me back and be my lover. Take me back, pull me closer. Take me back and be my lover. Take me back, pull me closer. Take me back and be my lover.
There you go. Beautiful work, Tim. It's a lovely version, isn't it? I'm sure if Louis was here, he would say, "Wow, that was a different take, but a very lovely take."
Well, I hope he likes it. It's always difficult when you're doing somebody else's song
I
because
know.
like James was saying earlier on, a singer and a songwriter sort of envisages a sort of concept one way, and then they deliver it that way. And very often it's the way they see it, because I know that Nielsen, you know, Harry Nielsen, he used to talk about the fact that he preferred to sing his own songs rather than other people sing them. But of course, he made a lot of money from other people singing his songs, people like Mary Hopkins and so forth, produced by Paul McCartney. But when you hear somebody else's version, it can come as a horrible shock or as a wonderful alternative. And I really enjoyed James's version earlier on.
Look here, there's a comment. Jane Branch loved it. Thank you. I believe that might be a family member.
Oh, it looks like
so,
yeah.
So very good.
That's lovely to hear.
Yeah.
Very much,
Oh.
Jane.
Yeah, that's very nice. So thanks a lot, Tim. I'll not now ask Graham from Beard, also known as Beard of Destiny, to join us in the stream. And Tim, thank you for being part of it. It was amazing to see the effort you put into creating this video as well. So
it was great fun. Thank you very much. Good
well,
idea.
thanks.
And
It is a great idea. We're definitely going to do it again because it's
Yeah.
just too good an idea not to do it more than once, isn't it?
Yeah,
So
definitely.
yeah, so thanks a lot for being
Well
part
done
of
to
it.
you.
And
Thank you.
thank you. See you soon.
Yeah. Bye bye.
Bye. Hello.
Hi.
There's a
All right.
beard in the studio.
There is a beard.
There's a beard. How are you doing?
Good, thank you. Yeah, how are you?
Yes, I'm good as well. Yes.
Yeah, holding
Very
it all
good.
together.
Yes, absolutely. And very excited about the next song because I have a personal interest in that one, obviously.
Sure.
So watch your words now, because what are you
Yeah,
going to say?
Yeah.
So oh, sorry, we need to listen to the original, don't we, a little bit,
Of course.
first of all. So you got Waterfall's song, Falling Through the Floor.
Yeah.
See if I can find that somewhere. It should be possible. I'll just take it into here.
He lays a table for three, sits down alone for his tea, and in his mind he says, falling through the floor, I'm falling through the floor, I'm falling through the floor, I'm falling to you.
So that was a bit of the original.
Yep.
So what did you decide to do, or what did you think? What was it all for you?
Well, yeah, I kind of thought to start with. I just thought, well, I'll try and I'll do it just me and a guitar, because I'm, it takes me, if I start getting into doing more with the track, it takes me forever. So I just thought I'm just going to do it live, work out a version that I like on a guitar, and just do the song. And I agree. I think that what Tim was saying about when you cover someone else's song, it's for me it's important to try and make it, to do something different with it, or not always, but I wanted to try and do my version of it, and obviously I've got restrictions because I'm just using one guitar, so you've got to try and at the same time I wanted to keep the essence of the song. So I thought, well, I'm going to stick to the arrangement, in other words, the order that you've got things in the song. But I pretty soon realised I wasn't going to be able to do it on the 12 string, which is the guitar I play most of the time. So I thought, well, I'll do it on a normally tuned guitar. And then I started to think about using the Gretsch, which I did eventually use. I kind of switched between. I tried it on a flamenco guitar as well, but yeah, I let the guitar, once I started working on it, I worked on the idea for the way to do the verses first, really, and then that change into the chorus. Once I started doing that, it just led me into playing more kind of flamenco-y type stuff. And so I kind of thought, well, I can probably use that, because the other thing I was thinking about was I wanted to do something in the solo section. I didn't want to just, originally I was thinking, well, I could just play the chord changes through, blah, blah, blah. That's really boring. So then I thought, well, actually I can do a sort of a bit of a show-offy break. And so I did.
So indeed.
So I shamelessly used the song to play the guitar that I don't
fancy guitar.
Yeah, just show off a bit. Yeah. But no, I really enjoyed it, and I thought I would do something different with the choruses, but then it just seemed to work. It seemed that I could get the contrast in with the rest of it, so I sort of thought, yeah, I'll go with that sort of funky feel that you've got in the original for the chorus. I just thought I'll go with that. In my mind originally as well, I thought I'd try and make it darker than I eventually did, but that would be something that would probably take me a lot longer to, go on.
It'll be another year.
Yes, but I did really. I was really happy with it was the guitar that kind of took me in that direction, and I was really happy with that. So yeah.
Yeah. Well, so are we, and now we shall listen to Beard of Destiny, covering Falling Through the Floor.
Brilliant.
Okay, I'm Bearded Destiny, and I'm delighted to be part of the Song Swap Challenge for Make Music Abingdon. I've been chosen to do my version of the Waterfahl song, Falling Through the Floor. So, hope you like it. Here goes.
He sees her every day. He knows her moves and her ways. He hears her from below. He sees her little boy grow. He knows what food she buys. He bakes and he fries. Lays the table for three. Sits down alone for his tea. And in his mind he is falling through the floor. Falling through the floor. Falling through the floor. You know I'm falling to you. Hears her crying at night. He wants to hold her real tight. He meets her out on the stairs. He mumbles and looks away. And in his mind he say, I'm falling through the floor. Falling through the floor. Falling through the floor. You know I'm falling to you. Falling through the floor. I'm falling through the floor. I'm falling through the floor. You know I'm falling to you. I'm falling through the floor. Falling through the floor. Falling through the floor. To you, I'm falling.
Wow, just wow. We absolutely love it. It's
Oh,
so.
well,
Oh, look, here's the other one. Paul.
Fantastic. Absolutely
so much.
awesome.
well,
I'm
glad
so
you
proud.
like it.
Thank you.
Brilliant,
very
brilliant. We
much.
just love it. And I think Kay just wrote, Waterfall, yeah, you know I love you guys, but this is a fab cover of your song. Yes, yes. I mean, when you get there where somebody covers your song and do it so much better and in a different way, that's fantastic. So groovy and cool and show off.
No, enough, I'm afraid. Yeah.
But yeah, hey ho.
No, I really enjoyed it. It was yeah, it was good. Yeah. You're never quite sure, are you? You know, it's one of those things.
Yeah.
But you've just got to go with it. You know, you've just got to go with it. And
Yeah.
uh,
No,
get
it was.
to know the song.
Yes, and you certainly did. And I am told that you're not a man who do a lot. You don't do a lot of covers, so I think it's quite a privilege to now be covered by you, isn't it?
That's that's how you feel, and that's absolutely fine. We tend not to. We tend not to do covers, mainly because, you know, there's hardly, well, there's never enough time to play all your own songs that you want to play, is there? Usually, gigs.
No, it's true.
So,
that's true.
But having said that, I teach guitar for a living, so I do end up doing a lot of other people's. You know, obviously, I have to teach a lot of other people's songs. So there's always that going on, which I think I'm quite fortunate in that way, really, because, you know, if I didn't have to learn songs to teach, I would never bother, because I'm quite lazy in that way as well. So I think that does me a lot of good, you know. Yeah,
well, but if anybody wants to learn some flamenco, we know where to send them, right?
Not to me. I'm definitely not a flamenco guitarist, but I love I did used to fantasize about, you know, becoming very proficient on, but it would just take forever, really, and I just realized that I didn't have the time. I wasn't prepared to give it the time, but I do know some really, really good flamenco. One or two very good flamenco teachers. I did want to know, but
so brilliant. Yeah. But thanks ever so much. And now, what I'll do now, because we have Anna's song, Anna Renae covering your song, and we'll just hear a bit of your song first, the original, very well-known song in the Oxford area, Ted 8 Keith.
Thank you.
Look at his teeth. There we go. So that's the original. That we can sing along to that, a lot of us. So Anna is actually talking a little bit about her thoughts as part of the video. So we will leave the stream and I'll get you back in afterwards.
Okay, sure.
Yeah?
Brilliant.
Okay,
Thanks.
so here it goes.
Hello, I am Anna Renae. This is my entry into the My Song Is Your Song song swap. Today I am covering Ted 8 Keith by Beard of Destiny. It's a very comical song, so when I first heard it I thought that I would be very out of my comfort zone in singing it, because it's very much not the style I would usually sing. So I thought I would do something a little bit different with it. Instead of doing just an upbeat version very similar to the original, I decided to make a slower, sort of more somber, minor version of the song, and I thought that made it sound even funnier. So I hope it does. It makes it sound a little bit darker, but I think it's quite funny. So let's give it a go. This is Ted 8 Keith. Keith was a proud blue budgerigar. Pretty little wings couldn't fly very far. He whistled all night and he whistled all day, but everybody loved him anyway. Well, everyone that is, except for Ted, a jealous little dog who wanted Keith dead. Sulking in his basket, he could stand it no more. He grabbed poor Keith and pulled him down to the floor. And Keith would whistle no more, because Ted ate Keith. You can tell by the feathers in his Ted ate Keith. You can tell by the feathers Ted ate Keith. You can tell by the feathers in his teeth. Look at his teeth, poor Keith. So who would have thought that it would come to this, as Ted settled down to a new life of bliss, never giving Keith another thought. Well, it was his own fault for letting himself get caught. Well, that's what Ted thought. at his teeth. Poor Keith. But then one night as he was falling asleep, Ted heard something that made his flesh creep. A ghostly whistle filled the whole house with sound, with the fear of God into the trembling hound. All Ted could hear was this sound. Because Ted ate Keith, you can tell by the feathers in his Ted ate Keith. You can tell by the feathers. Ted ate Keith. You can tell by the feathers in his teeth. Look at his teeth. Oh, Ted ate Keith. You can tell by the feathers in his Ted ate Keith. You can tell by the feathers. Ted ate Keith. You can tell by the feathers in his teeth. Poor Keith. Poor Keith. So I hope you enjoyed that version of Ted Ate Keith by Beard of Destiny. Thank you for letting me be a part of this challenge. It's been really fun. And take care.
Well, there you go. Gray, what do you think?
I loved it. Yeah,
Yeah.
It's such a good job. Yeah, brilliant.
Yeah, yes.
You're never quite sure what's going to happen, are you? But to be honest, I didn't really care. Do you know what I mean? 'Cause it's it's the songs out there.
Yeah.
That's it. But I thought she really impressed me. Yeah, for lots of reasons. Yeah, I thought it was really well done. Yeah, I liked it. I loved it a lot. I've heard it a few times. Yeah.
So we got Anna's comment here. Now we got it on the screen. Thank you, everyone. So glad everyone liked it, especially you, Gray. So, yes, absolutely brilliant. Yeah, and the way she can go all the way up there on the notes and making it seem so effortless. That's just, whoa.
I know. Yeah, I was disappointed she didn't whistle though.
Oh, did you? Well, it was almost as high as a whistle was.
It was very, very good. Yeah, I really liked it. Yeah.
And yes, it was so much fun to do that. She says here.
Yeah.
Yes. Well, brilliant. But Gray, thanks for being part of it. And
pleasure. Thank you. Thanks for all the hard work.
Oh, you're welcome. It's all for the love of music. So we do what it takes. Don't we?
Brilliant.
Yes.
Thanks so much.
Okay. Thank you.
I'll see you tomorrow, no doubt.
Absolutely. Yes. Let's just say again, when is your slot tomorrow?
6:30.
Yes. So tune in. I mean, by all means, tune in all day if you have nothing better to do, or just leave it running in the background all day long. There'll be some great acts for you.
Definitely, yeah. Well, there's quite a few people I want to check out. Yeah.
Yes. So, well, thank you. Thanks for joining us.
Thanks, Hannah. Yeah. See you soon.
Yes.
Cheers. Bye.
Bye.
Bye. Thank you.
So the next song is Waterfahl covering Anna Renae's song. Anna Renae, who just covered Beard of Destiny's Ted Ate Keith. Her song, The Rain at Night. And now you can just listen to the original here.
The sweetest taste of what it means to feel alive. Tonight, barefoot touch with mine.
So that's Anna's original song, The Rain at Night, out on her debut album called Skin, that was released a couple of months ago and has had many very good reviews. So obviously we got that song, and how were we ever going to do it? We talk a little bit about it in the video as well. So here's Waterfall's cover of Anna Renae's song, The Rain at Night. Waterfall here for the Song Swap Challenge. We got Anna Renae's song, The Rain at Night, and it's a gorgeous little singer-songwriter song with Anna's very clear vocals. Obviously we couldn't do that, so we tried to do something else. We decided, first of all, to change the time signature into a 6/4, and also we decided that we had the option or the choice, we could actually add bass and drums. So we did that as well, and electric guitar. So, The Rain at Night in Waterfall version. I hope you like it, Anna.
Tonight I danced in the rain, the rain, it danced around me, my tears drowned with the night, and I felt oh so free. Tonight I could feel the raindrops cleansing myself of the past, and I felt like a bud in spring, renewed with life and purpose again. Beneath the streetlight I'll keep dancing in the rain at night. Rain at night, and my soul revive the sweetest taste of what it means to feel alive. Tonight, barefoot on the pavement, I felt so in touch with my existence. Droplets of light, ooh, they sparkle, falling down upon my skin. Beneath the streetlights, I'll keep dancing in the rain at night, in the rain at night. Let my soul revive the sweetest taste of what it means to feel alive. Tonight I danced in the rain.
Well, that was our version of Anna Renae's song, The Rain at Night. I hope you like it, Anna. A bit different, obviously, but that's the way we could do it. So, Oh, hang on, Alan. Oh, yes, good. Alan is coming in now. So, hi, Alan. I can see you down here. And I'll. No. Let me just show you a comment. Nah. No. But thanks anyway. There are two versions, very different, of course. But thanks so much for letting us have your beautiful song, Anna. We have been singing it, and over the dinner table when we were talking to each other, it was going like, tonight? What are you doing tonight? So we have lived and breathed that song as well in this house. Okay, and the next song is Ox Street Band covering Firegazer's song, The Storm. And first of all, I'll just play you a little bit of the original song, The Storm by Firegazer. So bear with me while I find it. If you know Firegazer from Oxford, that's with accordion, bass, guitar, and cajon, or drums, depending on the venue, the size of the venue, and where they are. So here we go, The Storm.
Street lights start to slow. No.
So that was a bit of the original, The Storm. And I don't have Kay in the studio. Let me just check if she's coming in. No, she's not, sorry, but she may come in afterwards. So let's just hear Ox Street Band covering Firegazer's song, The Storm, and then I'll talk to Alan and possibly Kay afterwards. So here goes.
Breeze as they start to breathe, swirling from behind like a whispering mind. Now it can speak, a voice not too meek, dancing in the rain. Streetlights start to sway. No. I saw the news, fools lit the fuse, troops go off to fight what cannot be right. No. And the fire screams as the walls came down. Nothing much to see as the crumbling down. I'm by the sea, there's only me to walk away. No more games to play. I'm by the sea, there's only me to walk away. There are more games to play. No. sea. There's only me. I'm by the sea. There's only me. I'm by the sea. There's only me. No, 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 no. 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 I'm by the sea. There's only me. I'm by the sea. There's only me.
That's a stream. Hey, Alan.
Hiya.
So, what do you think? That was your cover, your song covered.
I really enjoyed it. This is a great idea. It really is. I tell you what, I enjoyed. I enjoyed the bits they did differently. It's really good to hear, slightly different interpretation. And there's one point where they came right down just with the voice and the bass, and I really like that.
Yeah.
And I really like how they made the ending different as well. So, I really quite enjoyed it.
Yes. Is it the first time you've had one of your songs covered?
It's not actually. Years ago, Alison used to run a music pub. She liked one. This is years ago. She liked one of my old songs, and she covered it.
Okay.
But personally, I've never ever covered a song.
No. So that's the next thing, isn't it?
I've never. I mean, I have been in a band. We've done literally the odd one cover, but I've never sung a cover in my whole life.
No. Wow. So it's
that's my excuse for when you hear it.
So that's quite brave, isn't it? That you're now entering a song swap challenge where you have to do a cover. So.
Yeah, I think my motivation was rather, I don't rate myself, to be honest, as a singer or anything, but I do think I write some good songs. so it's nice to get songs out there, to be honest.
Yeah.
And it's been fun. And it's been totally out of my comfort zone. Thankfully, I've had Graham and Chris from the band to help me. Sal has still been very careful, our guitarist. So Graham, the bassist, played acoustic guitar, and Chris and Gemma played cajon. And we were out in the field in Marston. And I haven't got any technology at home. I can't do a nice video or anything like that. And we're social distancing. Process.
That's absolutely brilliant. That's fine. So Kay sends her best wishes in and says they love being part of it and they love playing your song and playing around with it. So they like doing this for you. And yes, so now we're going to hear first of all the original version.
I just hope she speaks to me after she hears our version.
Each day breaks anew. Be glad for your rest. What has gone before is done with, so look to what's ahead. Count all your blessings and be glad for your friends. For those who can love will shine till the end. So yeah, that's a little folky tune. So it's a different to your genre, isn't it, Alan? So
because I played the accordion, people keep calling us a folk band, and Night Shift mistakenly even said we're a traditional folk band, but I see us as a rock band, to be honest. It just happens that I play the accordion. I never learned how to play the guitar, so that's my problem. So I end up buying a cheap £50 accordion from Woebag one year, and I've never looked forward since.
There you go. That's how it goes.
Yeah.
So,
there you go.
So we're excited to hear it. So what we'll now hear to the last cover of tonight is Firegazer playing "Go Gently" by Ox Street Band. So enjoy.
Wake arise, lark is on the wing. New day that dawns, a new time to begin. Just stay rise high and let your heart sing. Find me gently. That's all I need to say. Oh, gently. Stay, bracing you. Be glad of your rest. Gone more is done with, so look to what's ahead. Count all your blessings. Be glad for your friends, for those you can love. Shine to the end. Times are easy, sometimes they're hard. Rest is disturbed, we feel weary and harsh. Still good in what you can, your peace in your heart. Be thankful in all things, they made us who we are. Awake, arise, the lark is on the wing. New day that dawns, a new time to begin. Just be rise high and let your heart sing. Mindfully, go gently. All I need to say, oh, gently. Know what's to come, we never can tell. Look to the heavens and trust all will be well. Live simply and give yourself when you can, but also to receive, to be nourished again. Wake, arise, lark is on the wing. New day that dawns, a new time to begin. Just make rise high and let your heart sing. Find me, go gently. All I need to say, oh, gently. Oh, gently. Gently. Oh, gently. Oh, gently. Oh, na 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 na
So there we go. the first ever Alan Folks cover of Firegazer cover ever done. Fantastic. So Kay and Ox Street Band, that was quite special for you. You're the first song. It's the first song that Alan has ever covered, ever performed a cover of.
She sent a nice message, but it was before the end of the song, so I hope she still enjoyed it.
She's still there. She's still there. It looks like, yes. That was amazing. She just writes. So here we go. Yes. So
couldn't resist going a bit wild at the end.
Yeah, no, I noticed that. You got to, I mean, that's the rock where the rock comes in, isn't it? You just go crazy in the end, smash an accordion on stage or whatever you do. I don't know. Do you smash accordions? No.
They're too expensive, but yeah, nice idea.
So don't smash accordions. No, brilliant. Thank you so much. So this is it for tonight. All that's left is to say tune in tomorrow for more goodies, and that'll be live sets from so many fantastic acts from Oxfordshire and further afield. I'm sure there's something to suit everybody's taste, because it's quite a varied lineup tomorrow. So Make Music Day tomorrow. Everybody, thanks for listening in, and especially thank you all you Song Swap challengers, everybody who took up the challenge. I think it was brave, and I think it was really a great fun thing to do and to hear especially. So well done. We'll do it again.
And Hannah,
another time.
I'm probably speaking for everybody else. Thanks so much for doing this. It has been really good fun. Really, it's a great idea. So thanks very much for your trouble. It's well appreciated.
Welcome. You're welcome. We do it, and we do it with love. So good night, everyone. Take care. Night.